This customer is going to bulldoze this house. It's been leaking for quite some time. I tarped the roof for him. He said it held up in a windstorm, so that's good. Now these decks that are leaking or leaning down, he would like them braced, propped up. So I'll go over there and have a closer look at it. The reason why I tarped the roof, he wanted to keep the building more intact, because when the rain gets in there, it weakens everything. As you can see from these decks, it looks like rain damage has rotted them. That's really weird. I don't understand how that could happen. So here's an up close look at the project. I got some timbers from Home Depot here, a couple 10-footers, 4x6, and a couple 8-footers, 4x6. And I got a fence post for jacking it up. And I found a damaged 5x5 and then a 4x4 8-footer down there too. So a fence post, a 5x5 8-footer, and also a 4x4 8-footer, all treated. So what I was planning on doing was getting a prop under here, like a brace. I got to see how it's framed. I looked in here the other day. Anyways, it looks like these structural members are going this way instead of out that way. Maybe that's part of the problem. This guy here rotted out at the wall. Anyways, I got to jack that whole thing up. And then I got to jack that one up. So I got to figure out how this floor is framed. I'm going to take a flashlight and look in there. And then cut a 4-foot piece out of these guys and nail it across this way if the members are going that way. But if they're going this way, I'll have to put my piece going across. But primarily I want to get this outside edge jacked up. So it's just a matter of figuring it out here, and we'll do some before and after videos. I don't know if somewhere down in this bush is a support, and I might have to support it off the concrete here. As you can see, it's not quite lined up. It'd be about 3 or 4 feet in if I go off the concrete there. So you can see both decks, how it even that side on the upper deck is down a bit, it looks like. So I'm going to get a bottle jack and jack from down here with one of the bigger posts there and get that up. Take it bit by bit, carefully. It's not an easy job. The customer is going to bulldoze this building in a year's time. Today is September 15th, 2020. Well, maybe not within a year, but he wanted the tarps to keep it for about a year. So just a quick update here. The owner came by and told me that this deck had a support that was over here. And I'll back up so you can see better. So, back up some more. So the edge of the deck goes down into this raised flower bed, garden bed, whatever you want to call it, hardscaping with a concrete brick stone wall there. So I was figuring of putting a post right on the wall. It's a good solid wall, but since the owner came by, he told me this post here looks like a 6x6. I bought 6x4s, thinking that a 4x4 would be good enough, but I'm glad I got the bigger ones. And anyways, I dug a little bit further than what I was, and down here I found this guy. So that's where the post goes, right below, it looks like. I don't know if I'll be able to use it though, because of all the damage here. It looks like this wood is still solid. I'm not sure what would have caused this. It's kind of weird. Anyways, the lumber that goes for the walking on the deck goes lengthwise. Goes down that way instead of coming out this way. So I got to put my board, my brace board, across like this. And if I come right out here right above this guy, it's not going to have a corner to sit on. So I think I am going to go right across above the concrete wall and push it on here. Actually, I might even go down to since this is going to be such a heavy load on this one, I might go all the way down there. But I don't think I can go from this little support. It's a concrete, some sort of a masonry support there. I'm sure it's going to be good and solid, but I can't get into this corner. It's not going to work. It's going to, out here, this part here is not there, so I can't jack up into that. Anyways, there's an update. Another little update. I'm using battery power. You can hear my van running because it's charging the batteries. So it's a good thing you can tackle things all sorts of ways. That's what the McGuiver taught me. You can't get power from next door. They got their reasons, whatever. I asked for power, but I couldn't get it. So sometimes you deal with finicky situations. You got to work with your environment.